everyone. This is Rajat and I'm a member of Team Skeptics.
Hi, this is Rishabh. I am also a member of Team Skeptics. So, our team for this data analytics project has chosen the topic of youth analysis, where we use many analytics algorithm to analyze the patterns in their behaviors and their characteristics.
For this problem, we have obtained the dataset from Kaggle, which is Young People's Survey. This dataset has 150 attributes which comprises of music preferences, movie preferences, their interests, etc. And this and total of 1010 samples were collected from this survey. So why did we choose this problem?
Well, this problem focuses on study of behavioral pattern and characteristics of youth, which is very diverse. This study will be very useful as it will provide us with greater insight in youth potentials.
This will help us to infer and come up with various ways to utilize this potential and give it the correct direction which will help in the development of the society.
This is the dataset which we have used for our study. This dataset was obtained from Kaggle website and it consists of 150 features, out of which 11 are categorical features which gives responses like these, and remaining are numerical features which have responses collected from 1010 users from 1 to 5 range. So this is the dataset which we have used for analysis and problem purposes. This file clean module contains the code for cleaning our raw data. We load our raw data and use the mice package to impute all the missing values present in our raw data. After imputing these values, we write the final output to another file which is known as imputed underscore responses, and this is the new pre-processed data which we use for further analysis. For the first problem of clustering based on features, we have used the feature of musical preferences of young people. Here we are performing clustering using hierarchical clustering, and it turns out that optimal number of cluster was found to be 2. And here after clustering we get this as the graph for the clusters found, and these are the data points in the two clusters by mean and the median. Here we use k-means algorithm to solve the same problem of clustering the data points on a given feature. We use the feature of musical preferences of young people, and after finding the maximum number of clusters or the optimal number of cluster, which is 3, we use k-means function to get the clusters and aggregate our data points on these clusters using the median and the mean. This was the plot for these 3 clusters. Our second problem for the study was hypothesis testing, where we tested the hypothesis of do women fear a certain phenomena more than men. Here we averaged all the responses obtained for the phobias, and then we plotted them for male and female. After plotting, we observed that the hypothesis turned out to be true, and for this we also used 2 statistical tests, which was t-test and Wilcox test, proving the results of hypothesis being true. In this subproblem, we look on the trend of BMI with the age. So for the first analysis, we plot the trend of BMI with age for city and village people, and as observed, the trend increases with the age, but there is not much difference seen for the city and village people. We also prove this result using the t-test. After this, we plot the same thing for male and female groups, and we see that there is a rapid increase in BMI for male than for the female. For the last problem in our study, we predict the saving response of a particular youth given his interest. For this particular problem, we use the Keras library in R and come up with a deep learning sequential network model. In this particular model, there are 2 hidden layers, as it was the optimal layer to get the optimal accuracy for this particular problem. Also, we use the correlation techniques to find the top 10 correlated features which are correlated with our target variable, that is the saving response of youth. And from the plot we can infer that if a youth has more academic oriented interests, then he will tend to save more money. Also, we train our model and we find out that the learning accuracy for this model is between 70 to 85%, and the test accuracy for this model is between 60 to 70%.
Coming to the inferences that can be made from the problems we have solved.
Well, the scattered responses of the youth, which which we have collected shows that the diversity in their personality and interests. Also, we found out that some of their responses were fake.
We also learned the structured way of solving any such problems and the importance of data in today's world.
So, data is very important. So, the raw data which we obtain does not give us any insight or any inference. So, we learned the pre-processing techniques and data cleaning techniques in this study so that we can get some meaningful inferences out of the structured data which we obtain after doing the process.
We also learned about various models and algorithms to obtain these meaningful inferences from the data we got.
At last, from this study, we have understood what an important role data plays and how can we utilize and use many algorithms to solve any given problem at hand.